Right, so the other day, me and my friends were playing some World War II. You know, we were just chilling, playing some pubs, and I dropped this gameplay. Now, I do get quite a few deaths in it, but I end up getting 98 kills. And the funniest, most triggering thing is that right at the end, you'll see as well, I get 3 assists, one after another. Actually, it might have been 4, actually. I don't know, you'll have to wait till the end to find out. But I end up getting a few assists at the end that could have given me the 100 bomb. And I'm not actually sure, I haven't checked yet if anyone's gotten 100 kills in Domination. But what I do know is that it's pretty hard, because I think my highest kill Domination gameplay before this was like 80 something. I did get 91 in hardpoint, where, you know, that's hardpoint. It's easy to get streaks and stuff, which leads me onto something I want to actually talk about. Before I get into that, though, just in the gameplay, I actually speeded up a few parts, mostly the parts where I die or I'm just running around the map and doing nothing, trying to find people, because I know you'll probably just want to see me killing people and stuff, you know. So yeah, I just sped that up. I didn't cut it out fully, just in case people wanted to see how I'm flanking or what's going through my head. You can just see how I'm moving around the map. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about score streaks in this gameplay, obviously you can see the only streak I'm running is the UAV, and I'll just talk about my class setup. I'm using the PPSH. As you can see, I got that diamond camo, baby. But anyway, yeah, I'm using the PPSH with extended mag and rapid fire. I'm not using grip, and I think the reason for that is I've used this gun so much, like freaking crazy, over the past few weeks, and I think I've learned the recoil with it pretty well. And so one of the games a few days ago, I decided, because I used to run rapid fire and grip, kind of like, because rapid fire would increase the recoil and I'd use grip to counter that. But I felt like I've been using this gun long enough, I'd probably be able to control the recoil without the grip. So that's why I'm using extended mag and rapid fire in this gameplay. I think extended mag is almost a must if you want to be rushing and like flying around. Look at me, dolphin diving everywhere. If you want to be doing that like all in their spawn, I think you need to have rapid fire, and obviously extended mag helps as well, because with rapid fire you'll be losing bullets even quicker. Look at this, if I aimed down I would have had you, but he was prone on the ground. I didn't end up getting him. I had a few 10-15 kill streaks in this gameplay, got close to a V2 a few times, but I never actually ended up getting the V2, which freaking, if I got one I would have had the 100 kill game, but nope, didn't happen. I think I went on like 3 15 kill streaks. But yeah, so I was talking about the class setups and the streaks in this gameplay. Obviously, as you can see, I'm using the UAV. Now, in my opinion, the most I don't know how to describe it, the most effective, or cost-effective, I guess you could say, the most cost-effective streak in this game, I believe, is the fighter pilot. And it's weird to me that the glide bomb is actually harder, or it costs more to get than the fighter pilot, because I've gotten plenty of 5, even 6-man kill feeds with the fighter pilot. I've literally killed the whole team in a gameplay I actually uploaded before, about 2-3 weeks ago. In that gameplay I got a 5-man fighter pilot, and I thought that was like some crazy thing, but since then I've gotten 5 and 6-man fighter pilots like easy almost every single time. I'm probably averaging like 3 or 4 kills with the fighter pilot. And the glide bomb, usually I'll be lucky if I get 2, just because the time it takes to use the glide bomb, or the time, what I mean is like the time it takes to come all the way down and hit someone, by that time the announcer guy would have gone, enemy glide bomb incoming, you know. Ooh, 3-piece. But yeah, you know, that announcer guy warns you about the glide bomb, and with the 50 million years it takes for the glide bomb to hit the enemy, half of them have ran inside by that time. So with the fighter pilot you can pretty much instantly start shooting and killing people, so they don't really have time to run inside, which is why it's my favorite streak to run if I'm not just running a UAV. But along with fighter pilot, what I used to run was just, because I was using the basic training ordnance, but as you can see in this gameplay I'm using the hustle basic training, which I wanted to use that just because, like I said, with the extended mag and rapid fire, all I wanted to do this game, and all I really want to do in every game, is to just be rushing around trying to find as many people as I can and just killing everyone I find. But what I used to do more so was play for streaks, which is, it may slow me down, or in some cases, like when I'm playing maps like Ardennes Forest, whatever you want to call it, maps like those, I think you can get profit in terms of kills from using score streaks and stuff, but very rarely do I actually, there's another 15 kill streak, but very rarely do I actually end up getting more kills from score streaks than I would have gotten if I was just running around and using my gun in the same time that I would have been using my score streak. So when I realized that a few days ago, I was like, I'll chuck on the UAV and I'll use that as my only score streak. And what that does is, well, it does two main things. Number one, I don't really need to run ordnance, because there's really no point in running ordnance for the UAV, especially when it's not like a streak that gets you any kills. It's just it helps you to get kills with your gun. So I decided I'd only use a UAV and I'd see what I could do just with that. And since then, I've been getting more kills with just the UAV than I have been getting with any of the score streaks that I used to be using. And when I used to run ordnance with the care package and the fighter pilot, obviously, see that, I just turned on him. That was probably a bit loud. I'm sorry if I broke your eardrums, but when I used to run care package and fighter pilot along with UAV, obviously, there would be sometimes, like on the rare occasion or whatever, where I'd get like paratroopers or carpet bombing or a ball turret gunner from the care package, but obviously that's extremely rare. But in those situations, I obviously would end up with more kills than I would have gotten if I was just running around on the ground using my gun. Actually, in some cases with the paratrooper, the amount of time it takes to wait for the care package for the paratroopers, they'll end up getting me like 3 kills. So honestly, I'd probably be able to get, there's another 15, but honestly, I'd probably be able to get more than 3 kills with my gun in the time that I'm waiting for the care package to come down. But what I used to do, if you guys want to keep running ordnance and UAV, care package, fighter pilot, whatever you run, what I used to do is, because the fighter pilot takes almost the exact same time it takes for the care package to fall down, I would throw the care package, use my fighter pilot, and by the time I got out of it, the care package would literally be dropping down, and it would be no time wasted. It would be 100% efficient, and that's the way I used to do it. But I've just found it much more easier to just use one score streak, the UAV, and pretty much have a constant UAV, so that I almost always know where players are. Because I think knowing positioning and flanking, those kind of things, knowing where players are, is one of the most important, underrated parts of COD. And you can have the best gun skill in the world, you can be optic scum, you can be 100% accuracy, but if you don't know where players are or where to position yourself, you're not gonna do as good as you could be doing if you had better positioning and better game sense. So because of that, that's why I'm using the UAV, if you were wondering. What I also want to talk about is the fact that at the end of this game, you will see I've got a total of 0 captures. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, obviously I wasn't really playing the objective in this. I could go with the usual thing and say, a team needs a Slayer, and in a way I was playing the objective, which that is true to a certain extent, but I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2 shaky shots. Where's the third? Nope, never mind, I don't get a third. There's another 10 kill streak. But yeah, I could go with the usual thing that most people say and say, yeah, a Slayer is playing the objective in his own way, because he's keeping people off flags for the teammates to be able to capture and everything, which is true to a certain extent. But at the same time, I think it's pretty obvious most of the people who say that, myself included, most of the time are just trying to get high kill gameplays and stuff, just rushing around, messing around, having fun. Because obviously pubs is the one thing in this game, like you have game battles, you have ranked, you can have scrims or whatever you want to do, but pubs is the one thing in this game where a lot of people just go to have fun, just chill, listen to music, play with friends. You see people freaking shoveling and using shotguns, throwing knives, those kind of things, because that's what people do in pubs. They just have fun. That's all pubs is about. So obviously I'm not entirely invested into playing the objective. But that being said, obviously, as I started to what did I have in like the first half, like 56 kills or something like that. So obviously I started to realize, I'm getting a decent amount of kills. Maybe this could turn into like a solid gameplay. So as I was realizing that, I kind of told my friends, I was like, maybe try and let this game last a little bit longer. so I could end up getting the 100 bomb. And they did. They, like, as you'll see at the end of this game, as you can see right now, actually, this game is lasting pretty much the max time that a domination game can last. So I really only have myself to blame for not dropping the 100 bomb. But like I freaking said, I'm mad. But you'll see in the end, I end up getting three or four assists that prevents me from dropping the 100. I think I mentioned it earlier, but before this gameplay, my closest to 100 kill game was 91 kills on hardpoint using the score streaks that I mentioned, the fighter pilot care package UAV. Anyway, this gameplay is wrapping up. I hope you enjoyed it. Look at this 3-piece. I'm on the flag. I'm playing the objective. There we go, 98 and 18. I did have a fair few amount of deaths, but that's it, boys. I will see you all later. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and peace out.